Welcome to another episode of the Whole Ass Show. I'm Red Cheek, aka Kevin,
I'm Left Cheek, aka Dustin.
and today we're gonna be doing a reaction video. A
Are
new
you
one.
for real?
Yeah, a new one.
Damn.
Yep. This one was
Damn.
actually like requested quite a bit on the comments. Chris Webby, back on my bullsh BS.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
He don't cuss in his titles. I haven't
Yeah,
seen one yet.
yeah. Yeah. I don't think anybody really does. Well,
Mm.
yeah, no, yeah, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong on that. Yeah. Plenty of people cussing their titles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but this was highly requested. So we're going to do it. We're listening. Okay. All right.
And also, as you guys may have noticed, there's this red shiny light right here in front of us. Um, we're tired like a 9-year-old microphone. So hopefully this is going to resolve some of the issues with the fading in and out of one another.
Yeah.
Let us know. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna put that one over his face right there.
Welcome to the Whole Ass Show.
It will.
Let's go.
You know, nowadays, people find one thing you said 8, 9, 10 years ago, bring it back up now and cancel your whole fucking career over it. So let me make it easy for you and just say it all right now. My pronouns are fuck you and suck my dick. Unglued, I punch through and bust my clip. I'm a feminist worst enemy.
It started already.
You're going to have to take that one back. Oh, my God. Shadow Band Prison.
Yeah.
Wow. It's funny because I like how somebody in the comments did mention that
He was shadow banned from the algorithm. Yeah.
yeah, the reason why we really haven't heard much of Webby is because he's been shadow banned. I like that. Shadow banned prison.
So you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when Slim Shady,
Yeah.
like whenever he was,
Well,
first put out, everybody's like, nobody wants to hear that shit.
yeah, but I mean, except for, this is like YouTube, he's shadow banned. What did they like say like in gaming when they shadow ban you or like they shadow ban like content creators and stuff like that in gaming? They shadow ban them, but they don't fully ban them because they know that they're still going to make content and they still want the revenue from the content being made. It's just at a limited pace. Like they're trying to control how much content they put out there. You know what I mean? So getting shadow banned on YouTube, like that's
That means you gotta
terrible.
go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
to
I
find
mean,
them.
yeah, but like, yeah, exactly. Like that's terrible because they're still gonna get revenue from people actively searching for the certain person, on YouTube, but not to the extent of the kind of monetization that they would have gotten if they just flat out let them be. You know what I mean? Kind of like it hurts the creator, but it doesn't hurt them.
Exactly. And there's something else I should add to that: like, share, and subscribe. I should also, maybe I'll put it somewhere in here. Be sure to check out the original creator of the music.
Yep, always.
Maybe we can use the whole last show to bring him out the shadow ban lobbies. Hey, watch us get shadow banned for listening to him.
I know,
Who
right?
gives a damn?
I don't care.
Anyways, I mean, if you had a choice,
You guys are still here watching us.
what would your pronouns be?
Wow. Wow. I can't even say that on camera.
Well, the thing with pronouns is a pronoun describes a noun, describes a person, place, or thing. An adjective, what does an adjective do, right, Cheek?
I don't know. I failed English.
So did I.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, this whole shit, like I said in past videos that made this man laugh, and it was unintentional on my part, I just say shit out of random. Like, they slash them, those serial killers, like, Like they/them, like they and them is plural. So is that code word for
Schizophrenia,
bipolar, things like that. So that whole thing with like the pronouns and like them, they, their, theirs. Like, come on, bro. Like they are, or they're multiple, or they're over there.
Yeah,
Shit's dumb.
yeah. We'll see. Let's go.
What are y'all's pronouns?
I'm excited now.
8, 9, 10 years ago. Bring it back up now and cancel your whole fucking career over it. So let me make it easy for you. And just say it all right now. My pronouns are fuck you and suck my dick. Unglued, I punch through and bust my clip. I'm a feminist worst enemy running my lip. Now get back in the kitchen, you fucking uptight bitch. Far as gender roles go, maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just sick of women's marches blocking the road. Sick of a culture where a bitch will think looks alone is enough to walk around like the whole world owes them. And in my opinion, ladies, yo, we both got a place in the way that the world works.
Hold on, I need to hear that.
Of a culture where a bitch will think looks alone is enough to walk around like the whole world owes them. And in my opinion, ladies, yo, we both got a place in the way that the world works. Since we all were just apes, and when you need us to protect you, man, he'll shoulder the weight. And if he doesn't, he's a pussy, which I know is the case with a lot of these little Gen Z arrogant jerks who got so many MMR shots, their brains don't work. And they've been saying for years that autism's on the rise. No shit, it's right in front of our eyes. And yeah, I know that I'm an old head now. I'm grown and graduated. I made it just in time to be considered outdated to a younger generation who didn't grow up saying Jew jokes and words like faggot when they were playing. So now I'm just a bigot for the culture I was.
What? Come on, man. It was getting good.
I know.
And it's usually me.
But
it's usually me.
It's funny because I feel what he's talking about.
I feel attacked right now.
A little bit.
I'm reminded
a little bit of my childhood. You know what I mean? Like the jokes, the amount of like ridiculous jokes we would say to each other.
Yeah, and still do.
Like, oh my God, like you can't say mama jokes no more because somebody's gonna get offended. Well, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right? Like we still say mama jokes to each other. Like we still talk a lot of shit to each other.
See, the whole world started going downhill when everybody forgot what a fucking sense of humor was.
Nah, I think the whole world went to shit when people started to like figure out that you can say and do whatever the hell you wanted on the internet and you could try to hide yourself on the internet.
But besides that, think about it. Some of the best comedians when we were younger, as soon as the internet became like this global fucking sensation that it isn't, I went blank. Oh shit. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Yep.
Oh man, there's so many comedians. I mean, hell, look at the new age, Matt Rife.
Yeah.
They tried to cancel him.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think his stuff isn't even like offensive. Yeah, no, not compared to the old stuff.
No. And
compared
it's like
to the old
think
stuff,
about Chappelle.
like, oh my God, like compared to the old stuff, dude, it's nowhere near that.
I mean, Dave Chappelle was the milkman.
Yeah.
I can't repeat
I know.
that, but if you don't know, Google Chappelle milkman with white family, and let me know what you think.
The skit, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. Speaking of which, I was rewatching that.
I smoke rocks.
Yeah, I was rewatching the whole Chappelle show.
Nowadays, if a crackhead joke comes out, it's like
that's offensive. They have a disease.
Yeah, bitch, it's called you don't care about your life.
Yep.
That's coming from someone who's had family members die of ODs and friends and everything. We got to quit being so serious.
Yeah, it's
gonna make y'all turn old quick.
It's the generation of
degeneration.
Of being offended by everything for somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the most annoying things is, and like what you just said right there, is if I hop on a game of Call of Duty, GTA, I am being cussed at, fussed at, chewed at.
Even Overwatch.
Do you know why though? For me, because they tell me I'm black. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't black. Nah, you black. No, I'm. Listen to you. You sound more like than I do. It ain't my fault. But yeah, I get it. Like I get those damn comments every time I hop in the lobby.
They need to bring back those servers, man.
Nah, people today can't make it through Modern Warfare 1.
No.
Modern
Not
Warfare
even
2.
close.
Not even World of War.
Yeah, not even. Not even close. Not even close. It's just, I get what he's saying, man. I feel it, man. Like, now you're gonna have to back up.
I did.
Like,
I went twice.
Like right there. All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I made it just in time to be considered outdated to a younger generation who didn't grow up saying Jew jokes and words like faggot when they were playing. So now I'm just a bigot for the culture I was raised in. Back in the days when Chinese just meant Asian and people were too busy to just sit around complaining. So why the whole world keep changing? Spread the word. Webby's back up on that bullshit.
Hey.
If you're a pussy, I suggest you run and hide. And go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind.
Why didn't you do the pepper?
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm the generation that I grow up with an iPad, so I think it's silly what these kids identify as. Still make jokes anytime I see a pride flag. Never out of hate, it's just funny to me. My bad. Is it a trans man or a cross-dressing man who's physically achieving the things that only a man can? Then demanding that I be calling a ma'am, and shit is out of hand. But damn, trans ma'am, I'm just a dumb cis man, but at least I'm trying to fucking understand. But it seems that I've been passed by the society that I'm in, walking around looking confused at things like Biden. Wait, let me not compare myself to a pedophile, though I do buy coke from his son once.
All right. I did stop it because there's something that I still don't understand to this day. I still don't understand. And I honestly, I have asked people and people of that side of the rainbow, what the fuck is a cis man? Like when I think that, I think like, oh, you a sissy boy.
To be honest, I don't understand.
Like you a sissy boy.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand.
You a boy without a backbone.
Yeah, I don't
like,
understand what that is. But the thing that gets me the most is how the goalpost just keeps getting moved. Because every time like you think like, oh, I got it, I get what it means now, or you know, I understand where you're coming from. All of a sudden, the goalpost gets moved, and you're back to square one. You know, all over again every single time. And like I feel like sometimes.
Why can't y'all just stay different?
Well, yeah, like sometimes that's the thing though too. It's like everybody wants to be so different
that they're all the same.
That they're all the same, and then they try to find something new to come up with to be different all over again, but then everybody just jumps on that bandwagon, and then they're all the same again, so they just keep changing it over and over again. Hence why I said the goalpost being moved every single time.
Sorry about the mic sound. I was moving the cable. Hence why I said what I said, that one video that we're watching. I don't remember which one it was. The whole hashtag Me Too.
Yep.
Like, even though it's supposed to apply to something else, it applies to everything that I see. Not everything. It applies to a lot of stuff that I see. Dang, moving that cable made it sound different. Yep. It actually sounds better. Like, it does. Because it's like, oh, okay. Oh, you're offended? Did that hurt you? Oh, it did me too. Oh, right. And here comes 40 other damn dumbasses. They don't want to keep a job, pay the bills, but probably live with mama, and their fingers probably smell like flaming Cheeto dust.
That don't want to hold each other accountable.
Exactly.
They don't want to hold each other accountable. It's easier to go with the flow than it is to swim upstream.
Yeah, it's easier to shave with the grain than against it. Sometimes the pain's worth it though. That closer shave, that smooth skin. I can see that if Webby keeps putting out stuff like this, he's going to be, it's going to end up being like some of our Tom McDonald videos where they end up being longer than what they should be.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I'm going to shut up.
All right, let's go.
Probably not.
All right, no.
Like Biden, wait, let me not compare myself to a pedophile, though I do buy coke from his son once in a while. He be putting in his orders to an Al-Qaeda supporter who just walks right over the fucking border about a mile. Hunter did the whole pile, I just did a couple bumps, then he bought a couple kids and he threw them in the trunk. Wait, fuck, I am so not down with this kind of stuff. And that's how I killed myself when the Clinton showed up. Yeah, I'ma talk shit in a world gone stupid, taking ivermectin while the world got boosted, trying to hold ground while the world's uprooted, speaking up till the world mutes it. Spread the word. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. If you're a pussy, I suggest you run and hide. And go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that
Pee-wee
bullshit again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind.
You're all a bunch of pussies.
Ever since I said I'm voting Trump, I've been a bad guy too. A group of fans I didn't even know I had to lose. And since you're leaving, let me read you one last haiku. Yo, guess what? I voted for him last time too.
But you used to hate Trump. How dare you change your opinion? How dare you grow as a person? How dare you say something different than the stuff you used to say? How dare you consider switching? I loved you when I agreed. Now I hate you just for existing. Hate you for this, that, and I hate you for living. I'll comment every time you post, and I'll say that you're grifting and hate women. You're a racist and a shameful depiction. A white privilege, a supremacist, a rapist, a villain, a fucking Nazi. Basically, he murdered the Jews. He dog whistles, gaslights are the words that I use. I don't quite know what they mean, but I heard them on the news. What I'm trying to say is,
there we go.
Fuck you, bitch, I'm still the same Webby. I'm still in Connecticut. I'm still donating every year to save the elephants. Still say thank you for your service to the veterans. And still fuck your mom every Thursday when I'm in town. I bust that bitch down. Didn't like me then? Well, how you like me now? Cause bitch, I'm a pro. I don't need a pronoun. So from right now until I'm in the ground, go and spread the word. Webby's back up on that
bullshit again.
If you're a pussy, I suggest you
run it.
and go tell your friends. Webby's back up on that bullshit again. And this time I think I've truly lost my mind. And now I'm back on my bullshit.
Webby's back, motherfucker.
Yo, that one's fire. That one's fire.
Okay.
That one's fire.
There was one part that I really liked.
Which part?
I'm gonna have to bring it back. When he said, it was back here when he's arguing with the Twitter trolls. Basically, that's what he's doing.
All right. So just make sure you hit the big button. Make the screen bigger.
Yeah.
No, just click it.
I got you. When he's arguing with the Twitter trolls, because basically that's what it is. You know, I think for
As a person, how dare you?
for as much freedom as we have on the internet, I think and like, you know, Twitter is okay, you know, to kind of throw out your opinions or whatever, and now like you don't get, you know, basically like you don't get blocked or anything. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like the Wild West, sort of, right? To a point. But I think it is that Twitter troll mentality where everyone kind of like not says too much, but like they kind of just jump on each other's bandwagons from there. You know, kind of like, you know, like he said, you know, I liked, you know, you said you didn't like Trump. I used to love you because you had the same views that I did. You can have a difference of opinion. It doesn't mean that you have to stop liking each other. Like I don't understand that. Like I don't understand why that's such a thing. You know, it's like we can have a difference of opinion. Like you have a different opinion from me. It's not like I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing this show no more. We're done. I'm not gonna do that. Like we used to have the same opinions, man. What happened to you? You changed.
But here's the difference. Here's the difference.
I grew up.
Here's the difference though with you and I, is that even if that was the case, we would 99.99998% of the time still be friends.
Yeah.
And I would still do what I'm doing. You would still do what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like
we still be dads, husbands.
It's almost like I feel like people on the internet kind of do stuff to try to recruit people to their point of view to go against someone because they don't want to do it on their own.
It's a new style.
And if they don't try to recruit someone, others will like volunteer themselves like, hey, I'll join you, but they don't really believe in it.
Hashtag,
you know, like
me too.
Like they don't really believe in it. You know, like they're just doing it just because that's the thing. That's the thing to do. Like I know I used this example before, but hating Nickelback. I get it. Like hating Nickelback.
Why you saying you get it? I didn't say nothing.
It just started out of yeah, I saw the look you made. But it just started because somebody said Nickelback sucks, and it became the thing to say that Nickelback suck. Do I like their music? No, not really. Do they suck? I don't know. I mean, I don't really care for their music, so I can't say that they suck.
So in rhetoric to you saying I know when I made that face, I know I probably made a face, but anyways,
you made a face.
Yeah, I believe it.
Go ahead.
I don't hate Nickelback because one, I don't know them.
Right.
Do I dislike them? Sort of. But there's still nothing that stops me from saying they do have some good songs.
Like I don't, like I said, I don't
Yeah.
I don't
There's
like
a difference,
them.
though.
I don't dislike them as people. I don't care for their music. Like
They
that's
got
just
played out for me.
But that's just me though. But it all started on the internet. It's like, oh, Nickelback sucks, and then everyone just jumped in on the wave. And like the jokes, the amount of jokes that that are against like Nickelback being a band, it's to the point where it's like even the band's like, we don't know why, but I mean, it's not gonna stop us. We think it's funny. Like they even
See, I've heard they sold out.
even they're like, oh, we think it's funny. Like we don't really like, but at the same time, it's like, you never know how that affects a person like internally and like in their personal life.
Rest
You know
in
what I
peace,
mean?
Chester Bennington.
You know what I mean? Like you don't know how that could affect someone like that. So, but the whole internet just jumping on the bandwagon of like hating like Nickelback and like trashing on Nickelback. It's like
Stupid.
yeah, it's so unexplainable like that. It's just like why pick Nickelback out of all the shitty bands that are out there that could be out there? Why Nickelback? And I get that they were overplayed for a huge amount of time, but at the same time, that doesn't change the fact that like
When it comes on, you still know the words.
Taylor Swift's overplayed. Katy Perry's overplayed. Almost everything in pop music, is overplayed
I Kiss a Girl.
all
and I
of
liked
the
it.
time. You know what I mean? And nobody's hating on them.
So you brought up Taylor Swift. You know one of her songs that is low key one of my favorite songs that I didn't know it was her at first.
Here's where our difference of opinions comes in. But okay, go ahead.
No, but there's a reason why I liked it though.
Okay.
Because it fit the role of which I heard it. In Hunger Games. There was a song that she made for Hunger Games. I didn't know it was her.
Oh, okay.
But I liked it.
Okay.
Once I found it was her, I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, yeah. But needless to say, there's one thing just like with Nickelback fans, and one thing that just like with T Swift or Swifties, whatever they call it, even with you, if their song comes on,
Oh, you know
you
it.
still damn know.
Yeah,
it.
you know it because you've heard it so much.
Look
Like,
at this
you know it.
photograph.
Right.
That song got played too much.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
God damn.
I want to play this little part right
Okay.
here. All right, ready?
Say something different than the stuff you used to say. How dare you consider switching? I loved you when I agree. Now I hate you just for existing. Hate you for this, that, and I hate you for living. I'll comment every time you post, and I'll say that you're grifting and hate women. You're a racist and a shameful depiction. A white privilege, a supremacist, a rapist, a villain, a fucking Nazi. Basically, he murdered the Jews. He dog whistles, gaslights are the words that I use. I don't quite know what they mean, but I heard them on the news. What I'm trying.
That.
Yeah, and also something else.
There's a lot of words being used nowadays that when you personally go and ask them, do you know what it means? They're like, I don't. No, but you are what I said you are. It's like, but you don't even know what the word means. Like you just heard it on the news, but they're just buzzwords.
just like cis,
you know?
man.
Like they're just buzzwords, and you have no idea, or it can even give like a proper example of how to use the word properly. You're just repeating what you're hearing, and a lot of them, that's what they do. They just jump on the wagon, and they're given a list of words that that they need to use now that they're on the same team. It's like, oh, these are the list of words that I gotta use now that we're on the same team. Okay, cool. This is what I'm using from now on.
Nope.
But they have no idea what it means or how to properly use them.
So, what we're trying to tell you is, we accidentally turned a 4.5 minute song into
I know
23 minutes. But with that being said,
this was a good recommendation. All right, appreciate you. See, here comes the difference of opinions again. I don't give a shit about any of that.
and we're still here.
Okay, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Either way, we're screwed. Either way.
That's my point.
When it comes to like politics, I go based off of policies, right? And I know that there was a couple comments that we had. Hey guys, just a suggestion: don't involve religion or politics in your videos because that's a good way to lose, subscribers and all this and that. Now, if you're a mature adult, like I don't choose one way or the other. I go based off of policies. If you have good policies to me, like, hey, that's where I'm going with. You know, I don't care if it's red, blue, green. It doesn't matter. You know, if
I just want whatever's best for all of us.
right, that's what I go with.
That's
because
the problem.
we're the ones.
Nobody can say that.
Right, because we're the ones living out here in the you know, in the real world, when they're just living in a White House. Whoever we pick, they live in a White House. You know, we're the ones that have to go out there every day, you know, by ourselves. They're the ones that get to be shielded by other people when they go out. You know, like we're out here by ourselves, you know, so that's, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're the ones that get to, you know, get to choose, you know, who we want to lead us, you know. So not politics, just you know, simple, make it make sense.
Yeah, we're just two asses.
Yeah, just be, you know,
Well, two cheeks on an ass.
common sense, you know.
Total four cheeks.
Like just be a mature adult, you know. That's all.
And we don't want to lose subscribers. We want to continue to grow.
Right.
But we said it from our first video that whenever we first started hitting like 500 to 1,000 subscribers,
Yep.
we are who we are.
Yep.
And we're always going to be who we're going to be.
Right.
I mean, you still like some of your artists.
Some of you may have gotten to the point where we started, you know, he started talking about politics and just turned off the video right then and there. But to those of you that made it all the way through, we appreciate
And
you.
you're welcome.
Thank you for coming back. All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Deuces.
Boo.